These are my parents, and today I'm putting them on this boat and sending them to this island.
Don't worry, I'm going to be joining them. We've never been here. There's a bit too many people.
It's Father's Day, and today we go out together as a family and play tourist at home.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't supposed to rain this hard.
That is until the weather had other plans.
I'm here at the Port Sidney Marina here with my parents. We are about to get on the ferry that's going to take us to Sidney Spit. Now, I say this in every video, it's probably a bit old now, but we have lived on the island for, I don't know, basically my entire lifetime, and this is something that we've never done. We moved into the Sidney area about 10 years ago, and each year we're like, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go to Sidney Spit, we're gonna get on the boat, we're gonna do the thing, and guess what? We never have. So finally, for Father's Day, I have committed, I booked the 3 tickets, I was like, you're coming, and we're finally gonna explore Sidney Spit. Also, we just found out we're the only ones going to the island today, via the Spit anyway. You can also bring your own boat or kayak, so there might be people there, but then again, there might not. Thank you. Yeah. Information about Sidney Island is a Gulf Island National Park Reserve, so we have a few ground rules that we want everyone following. There are no fires permitted whatsoever on the island. It's a pack-in, pack-out policy, so all of your garbage and recycling is going to return with you and you're going to dispose of it properly on this side. For camping reservations for future reference, I know you guys aren't camping today, but you're supposed to make a reservation with the park and then check in to your campsite before the last sailing at 5:30 today. There's also no water on the island, so you're bringing your own water over for the duration of your trip. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can give me a wave, but other than that, enjoy the trip. Okay, thank you. Yeah. There is, yes. There's outhouses. You know, that's the only facility on the island, so it's not like, you know, the greatest thing ever, but yeah, just some pit toilets. It's something. In a few hours. Thank you. So we made it to Sidney Spit almost like half an hour later to the minute. We pulled up at the dock and we stepped off, and now we get about 3 hours here before we have to hop back onto the ferry. There is longer times that you can spend on the island if you want, but we figured 3 hours was a good enough amount of time to really get a feel of the reserve, the National Reserve or National Park? No, it's called the National Marine Reserve. I think that's what she called it. Dad, why don't you we'll carry you in one of those. Yeah. Yeah, just hop in. You said the only structures here are pit toilets. It's time for a toilet tour. Okay, well, these are the cleanest pit toilets I've seen. They still smell like pit toilets, but that's inevitable. So right when you step off the dock, there's like a really big seating area with a bunch of picnic tables and, you know, like sandy spots to just like hang out. We found that there's just a bit too many people. We're gonna walk a small ways to maybe just a little bit less busy spot where we can, you know, hitch our chairs and just have a relaxing type of afternoon. There was a trail down there that took us out to the beach down there. We could go there. Yeah, there's like a beachy area right there, and there's a trail. Upon further inspection, we're gonna go back to the beach because the other portion where you can camp and stuff is a bit far here, so we're just gonna find a nice private spot at the beach and park ourselves for the next little bit. So pretty. And it's so close. For 25 bucks you could have just like the best day on a beautiful sandy beach. Because here in Canada, or at least here in BC, while we do have some sandy beaches, the majority of our beaches are just rocks. A lot of rock beaches, so to find a sandy beach is so nice. apologize for like the windy sound, but it's the best I can do. This place is like unexpectedly so beautiful, and I'm kidding you, it's like a 3-minute boat ride from Sidney Spit, and it's about an hour kayak trip if you wanted to kayak here and camp, which is a popular thing people do. Which brings me to my sneaky hidden agenda of why I wanted to kind of come here in the first place. So, while I needed like a fun, low-impact activity to do for Father's Day, since my dad has some mobility issues and is limited to what he can do. Oh, there's gnats. There's a ton of bugs here, so we're gonna move.
I knew the wind was going to be annoying, but I didn't realize it was going to be this annoying, so let's just skip on over to voiceover. In 2 weeks' time, I embark on my very first kayaking trip. Where, you may ask? Well, Sidney Spit. Now, I understand it's only a single night, but I've never done anything like this before. Before anyone gets all worked up, I did take a course. I'm a level 1 sea kayaker, so I have a very, very small knowledge base, so I'm not just going into this completely blind. But just because I'm level 1, it doesn't negate the fact that I've never done something like this before, let alone alone. And don't get me wrong, I have confidence in my abilities to do this, but I'm still nervous. So much so that's why I did this recon trip to Sidney Spit. I wanted to have an understanding of where I'm headed, what the boat traffic looks like, what the water looks like, what to expect while I'm crossing the channel. And while it might seem excessive, it's what I had to do to feel like I was mitigating as much risk as possible. I'm really glad I did this little Father's Day excursion to Sidney Spit. It has put me at ease for sure. It was also nice to try something new as a family.
And if you want to know like any other future adventures or trips that I may have planned, you can follow me on Patreon. Yeah, that's right, I have a Patreon page. There's no obligation at all, but on my Patreon page I give updates of like my future plans, future travel adventures, and I'm hoping in the future to host some polls so people get to decide where I get to go on my next adventures. But yeah, for the meantime, we're gonna go enjoy the island.
A few moments later.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't supposed to rain this hard. And it came out of nowhere. All of a sudden it just started coming down. And there's like no structures to hide under, but I think we're gonna pack up and go find a tree to stand underneath because
Yeah.
Let's all get into the shelter.
Yeah. We got a good bed of rain there because look at the jacket.
Yeah. We're stuck in this little... Dad, will you be able to get in? Okay. It'll stop raining shortly. Oh man.
I probably get there.
So how you doing, Mom?
Really good. How much fun is this? I love it. It was awesome. We were beachcombing and this rain started.
To rain.
So we still have a hot
It is.
tea.
Yeah, we do have the hot tea. This is called making the best of a wet situation, I guess you could say. Don't want no tetanus in your butt. Because that would suck. Selfie time.
Great thought. This little shelter.
This is good. This is a good idea. And then wave, everybody.
Wave.
Okay, we're good. Thanks. Yeah, we're just gonna be sandy the rest of the day. Well, the boat gets here in 10, so we're gonna pack up and head to the dock. Yes, and Mom. Ooh. I mean, it's still drizzling, but right as it's time to leave, the rain stops. That's okay. It was a good little time spent. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thoughts?
Oh, gorgeous, beautiful. I'm coming back here, but I will be here from 9 o'clock and Stay for the day. For
Yeah,
sure.
no rain. Make sure it's a no rain day. Not that the rain was bad, but
Well, I think you can just go the same day, right?
yeah.
Just go and get your ticket.
What about you, Dad?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
You don't have to walk so far. It's close beach and you're right on the very outside.
Yeah.
Low tide is it's like Parksville.
It is like Parksville, yeah. Except not busy.
Yeah. Not supposed to talk.
No, you can talk. I just didn't know if you wanted to talk or not. Yeah, you be careful, Dad.
Camera rolling.
Camera's on.
Oh yeah, that's rolling. Yeah, that's rolling.
Well,
What was your thoughts?
huh?
Thoughts?
Just us?
Thoughts.
Oh, you will delete this.
You don't like though?
Tatiana. Tatiana. So people come here just for the day on their boats. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, like Amy comes like 100 boats on.
Yeah, because we see them sometimes when I go for Bella for a walk. And we